You good? Zoe, we don't want to get wet, sweetie. Come on. Yeah, or maybe I should just try and build up some more resistance for this weather. No, there is a reason why I don't install a wood stove in this house. Two actually. One being it's also not so easy to install it in this house. And I actually made a decision at the beginning of this rebuild that we wouldn't have, in the eventual house, we wouldn't have any wood burning in any way. What a horrible weather, sweetie. I somehow think that if I wouldn't have bought them on a bargain, I would have been more careful. But maybe not. We start the day in an organized chat. That didn't help much. This thing has actually barely been used. Although it looks pretty rough. Wow, what happened here? The metal is all scraped. So I don't want to buy a good brand until I know how to use and maintain this stuff. And not neglect it. So let's see that we put it the right way, huh? What is with the chain? This chain might actually be for this top. Okay. Something like that, hopefully. It's not moving very freely. Not freely at all. Although it should be on the right tension because I cannot lift it out. Yeah, I'm a bit of a newbie with this, guys. Okay, that moves better, but it's way too loose. So okay, maybe we have a chance. It doesn't want to open up. There's still some in there. Good enough for a test, I think. That probably vaporized. And what fuel is what? I think that's diesel. Lina. Gasolina. Okay. One to 40. Perfect. No, that's chain oil. This is oil, but not for normally what I buy for in the thing. Maybe we don't have that oil anymore. I mean, it's just normal oil, right? But which specification? Okay, so this is special two-stroke oil. Okay. It's not this, right, for racing cars? So, why no wood burner? So, why are we in this room? This is actually gonna be my space of the house when it's finished. And here is where I made the first decision not to have some kind of wood burner or open fireplace. I love fire, everybody does, like when it's controlled. And I love it to have like a fireplace, even better an open one for me. And I considered making one in here. For one, there was the issue that we needed to go through the roof. There was an existing fireplace on that side, but that was not where I wanted to have my seating area. I wanted to have my seating area somewhere here. So I would have had to make a new chimney. And the reason that I decided not to make a chimney or put a pipe through the roof is because for instance in the morning when you wake up, then with my cup of coffee I would like to sit nice and warm, right? But a fireplace always takes time to heat up, and if you have a smaller fireplace it's like not really easy to keep the fire going like for all night. So you eventually need some kind, or I need some kind of other heating next to this fireplace for these colder days in the morning. But yeah, again, maybe that's just me, but that's one of the decisions why I decided to make floor heating and not have a fireplace open or closed. Yeah, now that we have everywhere this beautiful roof on, I really don't want to go through the roof with a pipe. For this area we're going to get the floor heating, so I don't think that's a problem. For the kitchen area, for instance, yeah, in the kitchen here where we use the expensive gas bottles now. Yeah, for instance here you would have to go through the roof. And also, there's not much space for like a fireplace. And I'm not going to cook on wood. Have you ever tried that? You don't want to do that. You could say that maybe you go through the side wall, but as we know, we have an overhang, and it's going to be pretty hard to go around. What is it? Maybe 40 centimeters of overhang, and there's going to be a gutter also. So yeah, I think here we're stuck with either the gas or the electric heating. What are you excited about? Now in this room, where the girls are hanging out mostly, huh? What is nicely insulated, because here it's a lot, it keeps the warmth a lot better. Mainly because all the holes are closed everywhere. And the door. But as you may remember, here we had the wood stove, and it went out here on the side wall. And that's actually the only option, I think, here in this house. On the other side, the side wall is the kitchen, so it will be also hard to do something. But here, eventually, we might bring it back. We had the idea to do floor heating here also. But then I was in a different situation. So maybe we'll eventually bring it back here. Not for this winter though. So I would love to be able to see at the color of the combustible, the fuel, what type it is. Because just like with other things, I start putting stuff everywhere without labeling it. So it's a good question what everything is. This is mixed already. It's from the strimmer. So we should be able to use that. It's the same mix, 1 to 40. So mixed, look like this. Because also I heard that in Portugal the fuels have a different color than in other countries. Look. This is petrol. Gasolina, I'm sure. And it's purple. I just got this from the regular gas station. I don't have so many glass jars, so we need to do a little bit like this. Whoop. This is the normal gasoline. And what is this? That looks like pee. Yeah. You shouldn't put your nose in it like that. Yeah, so that's diesel, I think. But I'm not 100% sure about that yet. But we can check that also. I would put diesel in a black thing, that makes sense. Then I found this. What you then would think is also diesel, but why was it with the strimmer? This was still outside from Doug. This is the normal diesel can. There's probably nothing left in there. Richard used it all. 2 drops. That's very light. So still inconclusive. Inconclusive. Yeah, we know the normal gas can be purple. I don't know if it's always purple. This is probably all diesel. Let's try and fill this thing up, see if it still works. don't have to put too much. Huh? Maybe it doesn't work anymore. Should have done this on the floor. Why is there gas coming out? That's not good. Okay, the gas seems to be just dripping out on the other side, guys. That's probably why there was no gas in there. Now it's gonna smell like gas here all the time. You guys are already wet. Yeah, look, if you want to go out here like with a chimney, you have to at least, with a gutter, it's like 60 centimeters. And of course there's solutions to go like here through the roof, but for one it doesn't look very good here. It's also not the top of the house, so you have to go. And I really don't want to go through my nice new roof, guys. No. No. Look, here also on this side, you need to like, and then go up like 3 meters. It wouldn't look nice to me. You guys need an umbrella? We're dry now. So eventually this is going to be replaced with some sort of more solid structure, and then maybe like on the outside maybe have some sort of outside fireplace. Like this is going to be a terrace, so maybe have on the garden side of that terrace maybe have some kind of open sort of barbecue fireplace. That were kind of my initial thoughts. But yeah, plans can always change. I tried to explain this before. It's like how further you come in a process, you see new insights, right? So, but still I think we're not going to put an open fireplace, at least not in my part of the house. We have a new house down there with a very big fireplace that we're probably going to keep. Yeah, probably.